this question here, past year, NJC 2009. So the first thing they ask you to do is find the other roots. Write down the real root of. You're asked to find the write down the real root of this expression here. All right. At a glance, I could see that when w equals to -2, this could be this satisfies this equation. Okay, so but obviously you could use your GC to solve it as well. So you just key into the poly simultaneous root finder, and you should be able to find the root. All right, so let me just get my GC out. So poly root finder, we get degree of 3, and basically it's just 1008. So 0 0, and this is 8, right? And you definitely will be able to see -2. Oh, -2. Did I write -2? Yes, w is -2 as a root. So this is a real root. Obviously, you need to find the other roots in the exact form. So what you could do is hence find the real root in the exact form. So basically, you know that this is a cubic expression. Please factorize it. This is a linear, this is a factor, so it has to be a quadratic factor here. A squared plus bw plus c. Alright, so what you need to do is find the other roots. So basically, I need to find the coefficient of a, b, and c lah. So in this case, the easiest way is just to expand it, right? So not expand, I mean compare it. So comparing the coefficients of w cubed. So this will be 1 equals to a. The constant, which is w, this will be 8 equals to 2c, right? So this case here, I will get c equals to 4. Then the other one will just pick the coefficient of w. On the left hand side is 0. On the right hand side, I believe we have 2. With c and 2b. So this case here we'll get cw plus 2b, right? So c equals to 4 plus 2b, 0, b equals to -2. Alright, -2. So this is the after expanding every single thing, this will be you are able to factorize w cubed plus 8 equals to w plus 2, w square minus 2w plus 4. And the other roots would be you'd be getting the other roots from here lah. So this is w equals to -2 plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2, 1. Alright. Key calculator, you should be able to get your answer here. So keying the one inside here would be -12. This is 2. You can simplify it. 1 plus minus. Okay, maybe I shouldn't skip step. This will be 4 times 3. So this will give you 1 plus minus root 3i. Okay. So the other roots of the equation are in exact form. Hence, did they want other roots? Other roots. Exact form 1 plus root 3i and 1 minus root 3i. Alright. Great. Okay, so once you're done, let's look at the second part. Deduce the root of w 4 plus w cubed plus 8w. So basically we need to be able to use the previous expression, the result, to show this part here. So at a glance, I know that this is a 1 and this is a 8. So I'm just trying to, make make the 1 and 8 out. So as I could see, I could just factorize the w cube here, and I could just factorize the 8 out on this side. So I'm going to start doing that and just hope for the best. So if I pull the u cube out, this is w plus 1, just factor in the u cube, and this would be 8w plus 1 equals to 0. Alright, so I realized that I could just factorize the w cube, w plus 1 out. This is w cube plus 8 equals to 0. So basically the roots for this equation would be the roots of this factor and the roots of this lah. So the roots of this are this will give you a minus 1, and the rest would just be 1, the same as since it's the same as the previous one, right? So it's minus 2, 1 plus root 3i, and 1 minus root 3i. So that is how you get the root for the second one. Alright, so I just factorize it out, just by observation. Okay, so the last one is the more tricky one, the one that you check it out. The last expression here is quite the same, but not the same with the one that we just did, which is the second one here. Alright, so you're asked to deduce, right? If you look at the coefficient, this is an 8, this is an 8, this is an 8, this is 8, and this is a plus 1, this is a 1, and that's a 1, though it's a plus and minus 1. So we are trying to see, this is basically by substitution, right? By substitution. So I'm just going to write the two expression out first. So we have one is w. So the previous expression is w4 plus w cube plus 8w plus 8 equals to 0, and the other one would be z4 minus I z cube plus 8I z plus 8 equals to 0. Alright. I would always ask my student to anchor at the constant. So this is already 8 plus 8, so just keep it as it is. So I could see that w is actually being substituted as iz. Right. So anyway, if you substitute w with iz, you should be able to get this expression. So let's just test it out. So basically, if I were to sub it up, this will be iz4 plus iz3 plus 8iz plus 8 equals to 0, right? And you realize that actually I to the power 4 is just 1, I to the power 3 is just minus iz cubed plus 8iz. You get the same expression, right? So it just means that since you replace w with iz, initially w from this equation here, you know that w is having the roots equals to minus 1 minus 2, 1 plus root 3i, and 1 minus root 3i. And since you replace iz, you put iz here, minus 1 minus 2, 1 plus root 3i, 1 minus root 3i. To find z, you just divide by I, right? Just divide by I. So this case here, this would be your answer. Just quickly do the division. Multiply the bottom with the denominator with the I and I to rationalize, to realize the denominator. So this will be I believe. This will be 2i. This will be minus I plus root 3, and this will be minus I minus root 3. I believe that's your answer.